Well. I actually found it. Believe it, sometimes I just need to put this dang thing where I can actually find it. This is Blueboy Brown. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hit the like button, subscribe, tweet this page, share with your friends. Do it. So, yesterday I got 3 pages done. I actually did them over the weekend. I showed them to you. One of them I actually got done, and I done it in like 45 minutes. So I'm going to try and get 3 pages done today. So this is Blue Boy Brown, and I got a few little things maybe to talk about. No. Okay, I'll just leave that for later. Anyway, this is what we're going to do today. This page, 135, 136, 137. And I'm looking at page 134 to keep my colors consistent. And so we're getting towards the end. There's not much more to go. After this, page 137, there's only 7 pages that I've got done. And then I got to do my epilogue real soon, because the epilogue is like churning around in my mind. It's sort of like those multiple endings that you have in some movies that are interactive. And so I'm playing around with exactly how to do this. And it's going to be a blockbuster thing. And then, I'm starting to plan my Kickstarter campaign, which shall probably be in about, I'd say, this is the 9th. What's today? This is the 7th. So tomorrow is the 8th, and they tell you that you should do everything on the should do your first Kickstarter day on a Thursday. That's what Kickstarter says. So I'm going to probably do it on a Thursday. So maybe 3 weeks from tomorrow. It'll be the 29th of October and go to the 29th of November. And I'll just work like a madman to get this thing. I'm not going to have a very ambitious goal so that I can get fully funded. And then I was just going to work on I'm going to have some cool things. I'm working on some cool things. Like, let me show you one of my cool things. One of them is, let me see, I'll show you. One of them is this. Yeah, this one. I'm going to color this. I'm going to turn this into an 11 by 15 inch digital print, along with a variant cover. And then I'm working on this one. I'm working on this. This is going to be kind of cool. I've got it a lot farther along than this. A lot farther along than this. In fact, let me show you how far I am. I'm going to add a bunch of figure to it. And it ain't an adventure thing. No, it's a kind of a, if you like horses, bud, like I like horses, then I'm going to put a foal over here. Around here. There's going to be a foal. She just given birth. And then there's going to be over probably here. And there'll be a kid leaning over the rail and everything like that. It'll be a lot more. And then I'll color it, and it's going to be like 13 by 19 inches. Super high def digital print. And I'm going to do a bunch more of them. I'm going to give away I'm going to, as reward for people who contribute, support in a big way. There'll be all types of cool rewards and all types of stuff. And so we'll see how that goes. Okay. Let's see if I can get started on this. Doody. Okay. I want to establish my lightest tones. That'll be his nose, like that, like that. Na, 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 na. I love these old time hats. You don't see too many of them now, except the rodeo. Sometimes you'll see them at a rodeo. It's all done with mechanical pencil. Strangest thing I ever did. But it works. Sooner or later, I'm going to get a digital display tablet and then use this kind of thing like this to shield my eyes, except when I'm coloring. When I'm coloring, I need actual colors. But when I'm doing black and white, I can have this filter on, and it'll shield my eyes from the blue light that computer monitors do that mess with your eyes in a big way. And I don't want to do that. And so, la 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 la. So I'm having a lot of fun with this. It's about winding down. Then just a few several weeks. It's starting on the second book. I've got it. I got it written out in novel form. So all I have to do is write the script. The script's not that difficult to do. You can do several pages a day, and before you know it, you get the whole dang thing done. I already know what I'm doing. It's going to be lots of evil in it. But what's a story without a conflict between good and evil? Except this isn't Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor's a storybook character. What I'm doing happens all the time. Enough to make you mad enough to smoke a pickle. Okay, here we go. Not too complicated. Don't have to get too crazy. I'll go down here into the color, and I do have my watercolor. Let me make sure the watercolor thing is the exact. Oh, it's the size I wanted. Goody goody. If you make it too big, it looks like it's horrible, silly thing. But if you do it the right scan, like I have here, then it comes out looking real cool. So, so maybe what I'm going to do is I'm going to maybe go after pause jacket. Do that first. Lula, Lula. I've been looking at an awful lot of contemporary comics. I'm nothing like these guys. I don't draw contemporary slick illustrators way. I just come from old stuff. I think it has to do also with the fact that when I left comics 40 something years ago, I was in a provincial area. I was not in some place where I'd be I would be where I'd be influenced by people who are really, making their mark in the art world and stuff like that. Time in the mid '70s, there really wasn't that much going on. Uh, Painting it sort of like taking a hiatus, and there wasn't be nothing going on until the neo expressionists came in the early '80s, and some of the graffiti stuff that was going on. There's a graffiti thing going on in the late '70s, early '80s that lasted for a while, and then the galleries threw them all out because that's what galleries are. So I don't mess with galleries anymore. Just too many ridiculous things that happen with galleries, and you can't blame them. They have to keep their doors open. So I just don't want to mess with it. I'd rather do comics. And Kickstarter campaign, dang, it's almost like having your own gallery, having an opening, and you actually get paid. Whereas, real tough to get galleries to pony up. And a little bit down here, maybe. Okay, pause. Let me get rid of this because it's just going to get in my way. The horse down also. Okay. Try to. Okay, that color. 5, 6, yeah, there I am. Okay. La 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 la. That is not much different than the tan that I'm using for background, but it'll all work out in the wash. Ow. Might as well just fill this in. See what it looks like. Yeah, fill that in too. Okay. This is page 135. Hard to believe. I've been working this thing for 2 years. And that's one of the reasons why when sooner or later, not no use doing it right now since I'm in the middle of finishing this up. I'm going to have to get myself a digital display tablet. I have to. This is, it's too slow. I need to turn this directly from my sketchbook into Photoshop and just draw it directly on the display tablet and get this thing revved up. Get the whole 9 books done. It'd be nice to get the whole 9 books done by the time I'm, let's say, 76. I'm 67 now, so I need to do 1 book a year for the next 8 years. That'd be about 75, 76. And I could keep this pace for that long. I'm exercising some and just find new ways to get the stuff done. Let me see. I got a little bit of artifact of the pencil right there I want to get rid of. I have a little bit right there too. That's okay. What I'll do here, Really tiny, tiny, tiny. Okay. There's probably a few little places where I'd like to make some embellishments. I'm kind of glad that my work doesn't look like anybody that's doing their stuff today, unless I'm really mistaken. And I'm not a part of that kind of digital procreate style that I see going around. I'm a different generation. So my influences are not comics because I got out of comics. And so by getting out of comics, I was only looking at, and like I said, I was provincial. So because I was getting into um, printmaking, etching, it was Rembrandt, Picasso, a little bit of Matisse, because Matisse can do outrageous contour line drawings. And that's really what I was into, contour line drawings, which really blew my mind. It has a lot to do with the Vollard suite. In fact, I have an answer to the Vollard suite called La Suite Jésus that I've got 15 of them done. And before I die, I'm going to get another 85 done, at least as much as I possibly can, maybe up to 50. Can't do. Picasso, when he did the Vollard suite, he was knocking some of these things off in 15 minutes. You could tell he wasn't working hard. He'd do some because what he did is he made a deal with Hambois Vollard that if you give me that Cezanne there on the wall, I'll do 100 etchings for you, a suite. So it's called the Vollard suite. And so some of the etchings are just outrageously beautiful. Some were just knockoffs. This is what I did today. And he just didn't try that hard on some of them. Which, hey, he's Picasso. He gets to do what he wants. And so some of them are just gorgeous. Some of them are just pure contour line. Just absolutely stupendous examples of doing contour line drawing. And he was really good at it. He kind of, what happened here? He kind of got into that when he saw an Ang exhibition. I think an Ang exhibition and a Degas exhibition. Degas was still alive when Picasso started his classical period in about 1918. And Lord knows if he knew the guy. I don't know. He might have known him, though Degas was, I think, a political conservative. And Picasso was not, though I have doubts that he was a communist by this time, because the whole communist thing really, well, there was all of the early modernists were to some extent socialist and Marxist, but they weren't necessarily Leninists, not till later at least. So, but I don't think Degas would have gotten into any of that stuff. Degas was into modern techniques of doing stuff and incorporating photography and Japanese prints and things like that. But he's a fairly conservative. I know he's politically conservative. He got into a big um, to do, and lost a lot of friends when he uh, picked the wrong side in the I just lost. It starts with a D. Dadgummit. Um, it was a scandal. And it was an anti-Semitic scandal. He showed himself to be an anti-Semite, which is not a nice thing. Well, let's just say that it's a horrible thing. I got the name right on the tip of my tongue. Starts with a D. Boy. Anyway, so I doubt if Degas and Picasso probably didn't know each other. Picasso at that time was a big deal. So big that he never had to show in galleries. He had dealers, but he didn't have shows. The way we go to an opening night and everything like that. Picasso didn't do that. He didn't have to. He had a waiting list like Jasper Johns has. So what I was doing in the 70s is I was looking at Picasso and Rembrandt. That was my big deal. Picasso and Rembrandt, Picasso and Rembrandt, Picasso and Rembrandt. That's where I'm coming from in all my comics. Picasso and Rembrandt. Alex Toth is sort of like over there on the side because he's very much like these guys. He reminds me in many ways of these guys, and he draws as well as any of them. He really is that great a draftsman. He's as good as Picasso. Just he picked a different field, which drove him nuts. He's a real irascible guy because they treated him horrible in comics. But don't they treat everybody horrible in comics? That's why he went into storyboards. I have a friend, old student of mine, who just got pink slipped by Disney. I told him, go get yourself an agent, do storyboards. You'll do a lot better than working for a corporation. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So I'm coming out of Picasso and Matisse and Rembrandt. That's where I'm coming from. That's why my work doesn't look like slick and everything like that. I'm not just in slick. Just in that old way of doing drawings in which you do a contour line drawing and then you embellish it with hatching and cross hatching, which is take a look at Michelangelo's Head of a Satyr. That's exactly what he did. That's what all the big boys did. And the big girls too. They would do this gorgeous contour line drawing, and then they would just hit it with hatching and cross hatching, and you just get this beautifully modeled thing. And I do my best. I'm not comparing myself to them, but that's where I'm coming from. That's why it doesn't look anything like those Procreate drawings. Maybe it will once I. Nah, it never will. I'm just not that I'm not that person. I can't do that kind of stuff. That's just not me. That's going to have to hit that with an eraser like that right there. Okay. What's that? What the heck is that? Kyle's watercolor. Okay. 60. Why would it do that? Well, that's weird. Oh, that's what it is. I know what it is. The layer underneath that, I'm going to hit that with white. Yeah, I erased all this, and so there's all this. Yeah. Oops. Uh, Still doing that. That's crazy. Oh boy. Eh. Okay, let's go on in color. Back to color. Somebody's watching. Wow. Probably on Twitch. It's on Twitch. Well, I got a Twitch follower. Very anonymous. You ought to say something. Put a comment up there. Oops, there's that. Happens every time I go onto another screen. There. And I draw completely different than I did when I was doing underground comics. I still, even then, had this thing about contour line drawing, stuff like that. Okay, let me get some color done. Dang, dang, dang. Okay. Let's go over here, grab some skin tones so we don't just have these guys who have jaundice. Okay. These 3 pages done today. I'm just determined to get this thing finished. I got things to do. I want to get started on the second book, which is going to be outrageous. I guarantee you. You're going to be flabbergasted. You're going to be glad you got in on this when you did. You can say I was there when it happened. I know what I'm about to do, and it's going to be rock'em sock'em robots. La 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 la. Let me just fill this in with a bucket tool. That's a good idea. Okay. I might as well do it here too. And give these guys a little more going on with their skin. Not so washed out. Dope. And I can, well, here I'll just dodge this. And then, yeah, accentuate that a little bit. Not too bad. No. Okay, I think it's got that. Okay, Blue Boy's hat. Blue Boy doesn't have a hat on. Okay, but this boy has a hat on. He's somewhere in there. Yep, he is. Okay, he's there. Okay, Blue Boy has a hat on somewhere. Well, I guess I could make it him. It doesn't have to be that. Yeah, I think that's how I did it in the first place. Oh, the memory. Yeah. Do 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 do. Okay. And yeah, it was Joby. I was right. Okay. Okay, over here. I think that's okay. Now we got to get Joby's. Ooh, I think I might have made a boo boo here. Okay. No, I didn't. Except, yeah, I think yeah. Okay, I'll fix that. Yep, like just like that. That'll do it. Okay. Grab his coat color. It's just right here. And I'm doing it on a line layer. That's not smart. Booty doo 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 doo. Okay, and just bring it over here, and I should be able to just use the bucket. Okay. Now we're just getting into background, aren't we? Yep, now we're just doing background. So let's play around with my patented clouds. You know how Bob Ross used to say, "It's happy little clouds." But my clouds aren't as happy as his, I don't think. But I like my clouds. I like my clouds. Always ominous. Okay, and I just put. Nah, don't do that. Okay, let me see what I got here. I'm just going to nudge these things around. Low, 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 low. Oh boy. Should I create a horizon line that goes straight there? Yeah, I think it's better. Okay. Whoops, that was a bad mistake. I got for undos. Okay. Now, okay. Back to making clouds. Lou. All right, let's see if I can play around with some. Oh, well, it's a lot of dodging. We should make the exposure be about 43%. Yeah, a little less wild. And play around with that line edge. So I don't want it to be too much like that. Okay. Now, color the old sky. Well, why don't I just color it? Let's make it the same color as the sky over here. Yeah, might as well not try to get too fancy here. Do. I've only been doing this 42 minutes. Let me see. Let's ramp this up, get it done real quick. Not much else to do now because I'm just doing background stuff now, which isn't that involved. Okay. Now back to this. This thing is printed digitally, which is a chance if it's a small enough book, it'll be printed digitally. That means all these blacks will be really black. You won't see those colors behind them. You won't see colors overlapping the black like you do in old comic books. Do. Same thing in comic strips, Sunday morning comics, where the black is not that black. And you see the pure color overlapping the black and causing all types of weird artifacts. So really cool American Masters over the weekend on Hedy Lamarr. whose invention of frequency hopping gave rise to Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. She never got a dime for it. She really got raked over the coals by the government at the time, Navy. Said you just go back and sell war bonds. She's the smartest person in the room. Every time she talked to these bobos, she was the smartest person in the room. I just said nobody took her seriously because she was so cute, so good looking. People do that. Okay, we'll try this a little bit. La 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 la. Okay, now down here. La 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 la. Okay, now, Bob. Yeah, maybe play around with this a little bit. Yeah. La la la. Okay. Well, now it's just a matter of the color of the ground, which I can change a tiny bit. Maybe make it a little redder and grayer. How about 30, 30, 30. Just for the fun of it. Do 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 da da da. So I'm going to do a variant cover of Ida Mae and Hixie, the beautiful redhead twins, which in later parts of the book you'll understand why I did. They're not just there for show. They're going to be a cool part of the entire series. But you got get the whole thing started. This first book is almost like exposition in theater, where the first act you start introducing the characters that are in the play in to the audience, so everybody knows who everybody is now. And so by the second book, you're going to get really into it. You know exactly who's doing what and why they're doing it. Maybe not why they're doing it. Some things are unfathomable. Some things you just can't ever figure out why people do the things they do. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Okay, now we lay in the chromatic neutrals for this. Do. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Okay, let me see where else have I got that? Be back here. Okay, see what I got there. No. Ow. Okay, we'll have a couple sip of coffee. Do. Okay, we're here. Okay. Oops, that didn't work. That didn't work either. Okay. Go like this. Let me see. Like that either. Let me look at this. See. I might darken it, but not like that. Let's see. Let's not do that. Let's do it like this. And do this like that. Whoops. I'll fix that. Do it again. This over here too. Of course, that. this right over there. Do. Okay, where am I? Have to fix that little thing over there. Boop, 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 boop. Well, I'm at the point where I'm doing my little watercolor effects. Do. Okay, now that dog is a particular color. That's that one. So I gotta color that dog a little bit. Don't do that. On the edge of the old Wacom tablet. Dee. Okay. Well, Elm shadows. Shadows. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's enlarge this a bit so I can have more control on it. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, let's see. Talking about. Oh, what happened here? What that was that? Okay. See what I can do with that. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm getting close to having this done. Have a look at it. Yeah, this looks about right. Okay, let's save this. On to the next page, 136. Which will have, still have some of those colors here. Let me see about, okay. Okay, that color will be there. Not on the tone though, where? Over here, I'm going to have to get my brightest spots in a second. Okay. So, I'm going to grab that color there and put it. First, I want to go ahead and play around with my tonal variations. Do. Do. These guys stand out a bit. This little bit too. Okay. Dang if I'm not getting hungry. Okay. Color should multiply, and so we'll just use that there. Okay. And so, hat colors, I guess. See, more than 4 people reached. 11. 53. Okay, it's better. It's better than these bozos that Facebook allow you to do. Okay. Hat colors. Well, I guess I'll just use that hat color for Paul. And I guess it's that thing there. So I get 36, 30, 35, 36, 37. Then tomorrow, at least by Friday, I get 38, 39, 40. Then I have 4 pages to do. And then I have to do my epilogue and put the whole thing in the can. I'll do some reformatting and some stuff earlier in the book because earlier in the book I was getting my chops back. It takes a long time. And so those early ones are a little bit tight, a little bit still finding out where I'm at and how to do this again. And so I can make some minor changes here and there and make it all fit together. I did that at the beginning of the book. I redid the first like 4 pages before I even started doing this web comic staging area thing. So I'm going to do the same thing because I really improved it, I think. I could do that too. Ooh-doo-doo-doo. Everybody got a shiny nose. Okay. Well, that's a little. Okay. Turn off the tone, yeah. A little bit better. Okay, let's see what I can do about these guys with their skin color. Should have been a lot easier book if I'd left it all just black and white, but I just kind of wanted to get into. I just thought it would be a good idea to have this whole thing be in color. I should have fixed myself a sandwich before I started this because I'm hungry as a bear. After spending the winter in the den. There you got that. Make sure you get all the fingers and things like that done. So it looks like it may be the 29th of October that I start my Kickstarter campaign. Gotta have time to promote it before I start the actual campaign so people are alerted to it. Just doesn't happen and then nobody notices it. That's not a good thing. And so, okay, I want to just go backwards and do the ground first. Want to do that? Okay, the ground first. Yeah, I'm doing color. Okay, I'm not going nuts. Make this a little bit. At this point in the book, I'm cooking with gas. I'm just having a blast doing these things because I see everything that needs to be done. Just got everything. Just everything is just flowing. And so there's a little bit of work to do to bring the first part of the book up to this level. They're all pretty good drawings and everything. It's just they don't agree with everything that's going on here. And I can fix that pretty easily. It won't take long, and I'll get it done long before I have to deliver the comic to the printer. Where am I getting these dings? I must have Outlook open. It's a really annoying application. Yep, I have it open. I have students turning in their essays today, so they come to that little app. I get a ding every time they do it. So, is that where it goes? I don't know. I have to do some redrawing there. Let me look, see what I need to do here. Okay, bring the old thing down, and then this would don't do that. Yeah, do it like this. Yep. Yeah. Okay, Blueboy's face hadn't been done yet. Didn't notice that. See what a nice thing that tonal layer does for you. You don't have to wrestle with the white of the paper. Okay. And the boy's hat. Okay. So what's the color of one of these dad burn? I'm going to make it a sort of a navy blue gray. See what I can do if by doing that. Okay. 65. Magenta 50. Yellow 35. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Just try it down here. Fancy colors were not a part of the early Model Ts and Model As. Mostly grays. Well, at least, you know, not a whole lot of color photographs of them back then. So certainly not something that a lawman be driving around. You mean driving around no dadgum red car? That's for sure. So he'd be driving a sort of a grayish car. Now, here's the weird part. Later on in the century, this guy right here, who's the constable, that office was filled with my grandfather in this county that I'm having this all happen in. He was elected 3 times constable of the county. I loved that guy so much I could hardly stand it. He was just such a good grandpa. Which that's the way it should be. You should love your grandpa. You know, mighty fierce manner, just like nuts as all get about it, but your grandma and grandpa. I think everybody is. I don't know anybody who doesn't absolutely dote on their grandparents. Can't figure out what the heck that is. What is that? What did I draw here? What did I mean that to be? Oh, I may have to redraw that. Sometimes you get confused. Boy. Yellow man's not going to be driving a fancy colored car. Oh, gray is a good color for him. So I remember my grandfather, the cars I saw of him were like a 54 Chevy. And it was like a light avocado color. I still remember that. Grandpa was a big guy. He's like 6'4", bigger than I am. Not as big as John, but my brother, but still big. And Okay. He was the spitting image of the actor Walter Pigeon. Looked exactly like him. Not like a lot like him. Looked exactly like Walter Pigeon. It's amazing. The guy who played the scientist in Forbidden Planet was Walter Pigeon. So now you know who he is. It's amazing how my grandpa and he looked just alike. Tall Walter Pigeon was, but not one of those things you worry about. Up, 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 up. A little bit more here. Do. Okay. Let me see. How did I handle about like that? And it looks a lot different when you get here. Oh, yeah, I do that. Maybe a little bit darker. Okay. And then lay this over here. Okay. Now it's just a matter of a few little touches here and there and lay in the shadows and got another page. It's not a very complex page. Purpose of coloring. And I'll give this guy, let me see. slightly. Let me see what kind of color I'm going to give this guy's hat. And bring it up here a bit. Take out the black. So I give him a kind of a greenish hat. Doesn't work, I always take it out. Everybody wore hats back then. John Kennedy changed all that. For some reason, everybody stopped wearing hats. Or that the haberdashery industry must have hated Kennedy because everybody stopped wearing hats. Now they just wear caps. Heck, I'm sitting in the house and wear a cap now. Woo. Okay. And this old fart over here has to have a hat also. Wait a second. Okay. This guy has a hat, and it's going to be more in this range. Yep. And what kind of color? He's probably wearing a different, still wearing a greenish thing. Let me see if I can get rid of the black, yellow, cyan, and then add magenta about 35. And you get khaki. Let me make it a 40. Nope. Make it a 37. And then you'll get yourself a khaki color. A green khaki color. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, that was a mistake. Somewhere on there, I left an opening. The heck was it? I don't see the opening. Huh. Do it again. That's a little better. There. Boo, 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 boo. Let me see where the oh there. That's what I was looking at. Okay. La 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 la. So we go down here to the layers and we play around with the clouds. And perfected my watercolor clouds at the time that I drew this. So I'll play around with this now. Na, 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 na. Okie-do. Let me see if this works. Okay. I'll make the ow. Okay, now smudge up a bit. Especially want to smudge the top of the layer of the cloud so it doesn't look like hasn't had a thick line there. Okay, and over here. Let me see. Okay, now lay in the blue of the sky. I'm not going to even mess with trying to figure out what that blue is going to be. It's going to be this blue. Okay. Ah, okay, let me see. Okay, now I noticed that I forgot Joby's jacket, so I gotta fix that. Yeah, it's in color. Okay. I'll put this over here, and uh, this boy's jacket is that color. Okay. His hair is about that color. Make sure that I got his hair color. He didn't show his hair color in this last one. Okay. Oh. Okay, color of that car. Down here. Do 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 do. Okay. Do 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 do. Kind of give these guys little more little healthier tone to their skin, I think. Just the tiniest bit of pink here and there. And let me see that. Oh, I have color of his pants are about like that. Okay. Not that. Gummit. That. And return to that. Okay. And that color is going to go. Stop that down here also. Maybe smudge some of this around so it doesn't look too pasty or like it was pasted on. Blend it a little in with what's around it. Get the same thing going on here. Okay. And this guy over here, I'm just going to give him a gray coat. I don't see too much of him. And that's a little bit of a boo-boo here. Not that. Yeah. Draw that in so it's not. Okay. And forgot to smudge this a little bit so it doesn't look too stupid. Okay. And what do I got here? Am I ready for, a little bit smudging up here. Need a little bit of a dodging up here. Oh, okay. La, 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 la. So, shadow time. Oh, right here. Wait. Lay this in. Okay, now shadow time. Well, I did it in the shadow area. Jiminy Cricket. Oh well, I'm not going to use that area. Okay. I want it to be a little more. I have 25, 30. Okay, do it like that. Okay, now I got a few little things I didn't do right. Up here. Some of this and this. Now, do my watercolor thing here. Let me do a little bit of drawing down here. I like any of that. Okay. Oh, color that dog. Oh, when I'm in the color area. Okay. So, okie doke. I'm going to save this. I'll take a little break, and I'll be back in a second. And start on this. It's got this, Put this on, change it. This, then that. Boy. Okay, there's 2 pages. Let's see how much of this I can get done today. Okay. In the shadow area. Let me see. What the heck? The heck is that? I think my gardener's here. Oh well. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm working on this. Okay, let's go on to the next one. Okay. Okay, the color of that. Oh boy. Look at that thing there. I don't know if I'll get this whole thing done today, but I'll sure try. Let's just fill that in. Oh boy, it didn't work. Just left something out. Probably right here. Yep, that's probably what it was. Nope. The heck am I doing? Oh well. Let's keep on doing this. Okay. Get rid of this right here. And even up all this by smudging it. Okay. Maybe I'll give this kid a same color since it's just a silhouette. And get rid of these little artifacts from the penciling. Might as well finish off the coffee. Anyway, and more of that. What am I doing? Not the color area. What do I add? That. Where I got that crap. Oh well. I haven't done my highlights yet. We'll have to do that in a minute. Hey. Well, look, I got running boards on this guy. Here, I don't have running boards elsewhere. I better redraw that. Oh, well. Call for too much way it changes. I might be able to fill that in. Yep. Good. Well, let's work. Okay, and then a little bit of. Okay. You look over here. I am going to have to draw some running boards on this. Okay. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Nope, I don't want any yellow in it. Now, do I have running boards on that thing? I don't have any. Nope. No place to put running boards. Good. Okay. Okay, now constable's hat color. Mm. I'll get down to skin tones. Okay, let me see. I got a little bit more these hands here. Okay. Nope. Oh, yes. Boo, boo, boo. Okay. Oh. Oh, that burn color there. Let's go right there. Right here. A little bit there. Then color of Blueboy's pants. Right here. Okay. Okay. And then brown shoes do make it. Brown shoes do make it. Don't quit school, don't fake it. That's what you're doing. Go at school. You're faking it. You'll be faking it the rest of your life. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see if I can use the bucket. Good. And a little more of that down here. here. Okay, now it's a matter of okay, the house. How did I have the house? Let's look that up. There, got a little bit of that there. Okay. Okay. Now, let me see, where's that? Mostly just grays. Oh, look, I see another place where I describe the house. Maybe there. Do. Yeah, not too many places. Yeah, start to maybe messing around with this a little bit. Maybe I'll do this because I haven't shown it anywhere else. So I don't care. A little nice color to this panel. Yep. And then that gray over here. Okay, let me find some colors for the boxes, which should be about like that. Let me see. Ooh, let's add about 25 cyan. That's 25 there. That ought not be too bad. That's a little too similar to the other colors, so maybe make it 70 there and 50 here and 60 here and maybe I'll make it 55, 65, yeah. Yeah. Then 65 there. That's on tone. That was a bad idea. Uh, Okay, let me see. His hat. Okay, let me see. Oh, stop that. Dang. Let me do a little bit of drawing here. Down in the line there, a little bit of cross hatching never hurt anyone. Okay, a little bit larger thing here. Gotta do my thing here. Do. Okay, now the ground. The ground. Yeah. Okay. Get the ground colored. Nope. Over here. I must have drawn in the multiply layer. Big dummy. Yep, that's what I did. Oh well. Yep. Must have drawn it in the color layer instead of being smart enough to draw. And yeah. Oh well. There are worse things in this world. I better go down there and fix that. And the line layer. Not too horrible. Okay. I do the same thing over here. Do. Okay. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Let's try that color over there. Why don't I do this? Just do another layer, a multiply layer. I don't have to mess with that. Redrawing and all that other stuff. Do. Okay, then make that even make it over like that. Okay. I just measured the sky. And I'm gonna be lazy and get the sky from here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna change the sky color a tiny bit. And just go around the perimeter and then bucket it. Okay. Same thing here. Okay. Then it's just a matter of this thing over here. Play around with my sky and put in shadows, and I'm done. Okay. And the tone also. Maybe a tiny bit more here. Okay. And that blue really should be used here too. Always going to do it on that layer. Yep. Yeah, I can't just have that different of blue. Shadow time. 50, 50, 50. But I want it to be cooler. Make it 55. Okay, and do it in the shadows there. Read that. Okay. Let me see. Color. Take that away. Boom. Okay. Shadows. Oh, sheesh. Okay. Do it again. That's good enough. Okay. That's 3 pages today, boy. Play around with some of my edges. Oh, the dog. The dog. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Let's look at it. Print size. Okay. So that's 35. 36. Bring back. Let's all bring them all down to print size. So 35, 36, 37, 5, 36, 37. Okay. That's it for today. 3 hours, 16 minutes. That's a good long time. I'm going to need a nap. Dang. But we're up to page 37. There's 7 pages to go. Woo! 37 page, 137. 7 pages to go. Then I do my epilogue. At night, I'll be working on my I'll be working on working on this, which is a lot more developed than this shows, but that's what I'll be working on tonight. Okay, now there we go. So I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been a productive day. I've gotten 6 pages done. 2 days. Sayonara.